Welcome to an episode of the Dragon Capture Jar where I take a random dragon monster and talk about it off the cuff. So here is the lovely jar. And this week's caught us a fusion dragon. The Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. Yes, part of the newer Blue Eyes support that I guess Konami can't help but pump out all the time because they're that big of a money maker. And I understand why, because Blue Eyes is still a fan favorite archetype. Even though it isn't really viable as a competitive deck, unless, I guess we try to fuse the engine into a competitive build somehow. I don't know. I mean, the last time Blue Eyes did really good is when the Guard Dragons were completely legal, and that's the strongest I've been able to make the deck. But anyway, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, man, it's taken a while for this card to come out because it appeared in one of the filler arcs of the anime where Kaiba has the Fang of Critias. And basically he fuses that card with Tyrant Wing, I believe, to make a, fuse Blue Eyes with a Tyrant Wing. And we all know what anything with the Tyrant Dragon does. It allows it to attack twice, which is what this card does. But it's also, it makes this card immune to all trap cards, which is amazing. Now, the original Tyrant Dragon not only attacks twice if there's a monster in the field, but it cannot be targeted by traps. So this guy just goes a step further to make it immune to everything. Now, of course, the most famous example will be Skill Drain. Now, of course, yes, this card is immune to Skill Drain, but he has to come out first, and then Skill Drain activates. It's kind of like other cards. And it has some other nifty effects, too, that I noticed. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but I went against someone who tried to use a magic cylinder against him, but because he's unaffected, the damage circled back again to my opponent, which was hilarious, but okay. So yes, so immune to traps, he can attack two monsters, and if this guy battles, it's not even if you only swing at your opponent. If your opponent were to swing into him, if you have a trap card in the graveyard, you can take it out and reset it onto your field. So there's some disruptor trap cards you can just keep on recycling over and over, providing he's on the field and keeps battling. So yeah, that is ridiculous. So now he does look pretty cool though. He does look like the Blue Eyes Tyrant in the anime. He has a neat jewel in the middle of his forehead, which is, another reason why I kind of like the Tyrant Dragon. He was sort of my signature card many years ago. So yeah, so instead of being a green jewel, like, green is my birthstone, so he's just got a nice blue azure kind of jewel in the middle of his forehead and the glowing wings, because, the card Tyrant Wing is just a dragon with very shiny glowing wings. So yes, a lot of Blue Eyes builds is using him, me included. If I were to make a Blue Eyes fusion focus deck, I would definitely add more to him, more of this guy in there, because he's just that good. And also he has a very odd attack power, 3400 attack. So yes, he can beat over a lot of monsters, and especially if you happen to have Skill Drain activated while he's on the field, so your opponent can't use any monster effects or anything like that to get stronger monsters out there. So it's almost a win condition. I say almost, because there are ways to get rid of Skill Drain. So yeah, so anyway, now what do you all think of this card? Do any of you Blue Eyes duelists continue to use him? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to be a good sport to play the game, not the thing.